Well, ITV News are in crisis for giving a platform to an actual Islamist. One of the things that the mainstream media do, depending on the topic, they try to go with identity politics. So they're talking about Israel, Palestine, they have to find a brown person, right? So they were like, how do we find a Muslim? They found this one, Latifa Abu Chakra. And they said, well, she's going to represent the Islamic side in Britain. Then we discovered she literally works for Press TV, the Iranian regime's TV, which is actually banned in this country. It's literally an enemy state. And not only that, she is a literal Islamist who has been exposed. Do you know by who? Guess who exposed Latifa recently for being very dangerous? Oh, it was actually Latifa herself who made a selfie video in her car, I think, when Hamas invaded Israel 2-3 weeks ago. She was literally celebrating.
Nothing will ever be able to take back this moment of triumph, this moment of resistance, this moment of surprise, this moment of humiliation on behalf of the Zionist entity. Nothing ever.
How hateful can you be as a human being to see the situation, the conflict that way? You could have your opinions about the Israeli government. You could have your opinions about the complicated history between the two sides. But being happy about ordinary civilians is like essentially seeing footage from the IDF or Israeli government dancing around as civilians in Gaza lose their lives. If you see that, that is also disgusting. It works always, regardless of who's talking. But this is just completely disgusting. Anyway, the president of the board of deputies of British Jews has now written to ITV News. ITV News apologized, saying we're going to investigate. I don't even know what that means. They always want to investigate things, and the investigations take about 5 years. But these guys have written to ITV's, the chief executive, to demand the channel to apologize publicly, which they have now done. In this letter, she said why it was complete incompetence by making this decision to find this woman and pretend that she represents all the Muslims in Britain. It's insulting to both Jews and British Muslims. I agree. They say there has been a significant rise in Islamophobia in this country over the past few weeks. We utterly condemn this hatred. Okay, yes, I agree. She also added that the ITV's decision to invite her, Latifa, however, out of millions of British Muslims, was an astonishingly bad one. This is how you respond to a crisis like this, by the way. This is grown up, it's reasonable, it's logical. They pointed out there is a problem with a lot of people hating ordinary innocent Muslims. There's a problem with the fact that there has to be a debate. Obviously, there has to be free speech for everybody. But inviting someone like Latifa damages both sides, the reputation and credibility of the British Muslims, as well as, of course, the Jews, who feel intimidated and threatened.